Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to True Crime Streets of LA. Last time we were driving to Jimmy's and then we got distracted by doing some crimes at the end and I failed a gun upgrade. This time,
What? You want to mess with an officer?
you want to mess with an officer, bro? I'll arrest you.
Just me, the car, and the road. Now that's joyride.
Why do you look like Morgan from Chuck?
Damn!
The fuck? What was that? What was that?
What
What?
you got there, brother?
Damn,
Damn, nothing.
Alright, you got lucky this time. Morgan from Chuck, bitch. That guy wanted to smoke, bro. He whipped out a gun. Unless I was the mafia dude right behind him and I didn't see. So yeah, when you fail an upgrade, like I did in last episode, you actually don't earn anything.
Looks like justice needs a
You get
hand.
nothing. You actually lose money. Quite upsetting, if you ask me. I'm gonna just arrest Johnny Cage here real quick. And then that chick really wanted no smoke either, so we're just gonna arrest her as well. These two cops, two of you guys couldn't handle any of that, bro. I just rolled up. What are you talking about? Disgraces. Arrest that Russian mafioso too. What the hell are you guys doing? Really isn't any reason to arrest someone outside of profiling. That was the word I was looking for the other day, by the way, or the other video. Profiling. Don't know why I just remembered it.
Hey, be happy. Just gave your car some character.
There's some lines in this that are really funny, like hope you like light enemas or something.
Live on the crime scene. Here we are. And I thought I was getting lost.
And I thought I was getting lost. Oh, I forgot to cut out that save. Yeah, the game saves every mission. Every time you do anything, it saves.
Ah, Dynasty imports, with emphasis on the nasty. Let's see if I can get to Jimmy quietly.
Welcome to the first sneaking mission. Unlike in the review, I thought it was just better if I talk about the spa, because in the story, that's the most important sneaking one. This one's not so important. But when it comes to sneaking, you have a tranquilizer gun that has 3 bullets, as you can tell from the 3 little lines on the top over there. Nick can stun enemies with the square button, and he can kill enemies with the circle button. Trust me when I say just stun people, it's faster than killing them, and you get morality for every time you stun someone. Even if you're seen. See? I got that morality. Every time. If you press X on a wall or hold X, you actually take cover. You can do that when you have guns too, by the way. It's just it's so much easier to not do that. The tranq gun is kind of finicky, just a heads up. I really only use it as like last resorts. Like if a guy really is about to like spot me, but I'm too far away to like punch him in the face, like I'll use the tranq gun. But sometimes doing that you miss, or it just doesn't, it takes a little too long to do that. So yeah, the tranq gun's not always the best scenario to use. But like that guy, I should have shot him. You know what I mean? Like, I should have shot that guy the second I saw him. But, yeah, that's a sneaking mission.
Shadow that walks.
There are other ones. This was just the first one. A lot of them are harder to see, easier to be seen.
It's suspiciously quiet here.
Get him!
Damn, so much for being sneaky.
I think, technically, this is also the first shootout. Which, again, I didn't really mention it, but you will get into shootouts occasionally in this game. And you can pick up rando people's guns, like this AK right here, by pressing the R2 button. I've been pressing the circle button, excuse me, not the R2 button. And by doing that, you actually switch your gun out. And you can hold the R1 instead of pushing it like I normally do to shoot automatic guns like that. Just know that they don't have like flashlights or any other of your gun upgrades. And I'm not sure if you can precision aim with like an assault rifle like that. I never tried. I never thought to try. But yeah, see, fast aim would have been super duper useful here, because then I could just point and shoot's ever. I mean, it's not the most useful ability, but it can be super duper useful, especially when you have the guns and the hollow points that kill things in one shot. Having the ability to just point and shoot makes things so much easier. So there I am using the cover to shoot. You can use cover when shooting. Super duper useful.
Jeez, fellas, I just wanted to ask a few questions.
Gang, don't shoot, man!
Ah, Jimmy Fu. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't.
Look, man, I was ordered to play rough, okay? Something big is going down. Look out, sniper!
Get down!
So welcome to the first boss in the game. I believe Taproot Poem plays during this, and I remember doing this boss fight like 2 or 3 times and enjoying that song my first playthrough. But yeah, the whole point of this is to use your precision aim and just blast the guy away. If you get lucky, you can get a headshot and end this immediately. But you can't really reach him by just shooting like that. You have to precision aim, makes things a little easier. But that's the boss fight.
Man, that was corny.
That's it. And whenever you beat a chapter, you actually have the ability to go into a bonus cruising intermission mission. Story intermission. So the bonus cruisins are just standard cruising missions. You can drive around all of LA. You have the entire town for your leisure, much like you can do in any of the cruising missions. But the difference is that you have the option to take on one of the 9 major upgrades. You have 3 at any choice, at any time. You have 1 gun, 1 car, 1 gym upgrade. If I were you, I would stick to the gun. On the first intermission from chapter 1, I would do the guns because it just comes in handy, having a better gun with more ammo. And then everything after that, I would just do the cars, because the time limit missions that you'll be getting throughout the story are kind of difficult. So we will be seeing another intermission. Now, I don't believe I do the other intermission in this video. I might. I don't remember. Because I definitely know I have a new car in the next video, but I don't know if I get it in this one or if I get it in the next video. I don't remember. Because that could mean that I stole a faster car. But the gun courses, for instance, you get a gun that has 8 bullet capacity and just does a little more damage. Way better than what we normally get. And the idea is that you just need to make it to the end of the course by surviving, and the way to do that is to just keep shooting until you win. Now, in order to do this, you have your old gear, and you just have to prove that you're the best around. So using the first guns that you get in the game, you're going to have to make it all the way to the end by blasting away any and all targets that come out of the woodworks with their little tennis ball launchers to stop you. And then you got to make it to the end, and then you get a new gun. It's super simple. The gun upgrades aren't hard at all. Although if you're not careful, you can die. Apparently the tennis balls do a lot of damage. They're apparently shooting rocks at you with fucking potato cannons. So I'm not about that life.
Like a woman.
But yeah, now you got the .40 caliber pistols. So super duper duper useful. The last one I think is like the Desert Eagle, which is fucking awesome. But you can actually do intermissions. Like if you don't do the intermission, like I didn't do the intermission in chapter 1, you can do the chapter 1 intermission by just going to chapter 1 and choosing it. It will go away after you beat it though.
Jimmy, this had better check out.
Stop busting my balls, man. I'm being straight with you.
That's a good boy. Hey, Rosie, say hello to the poster child against inbreeding, Jimmy Fu.
And I suppose that would make you the poster child for anger management?
Nick was just doing his job, Rosie. Get on with it. What have you got, Nick?
Ancient Wu's triad is behind this. Jimmy was hired by Wu's enforcer, Big Chum.
Kang, I hate to break it to you, but Ancient Wu is one of those urban legends. A ghost story.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Enough, Rosie. Nick isn't gonna chase some pipe dream. He's gonna get Chong, right?
You bet. Jimmy here was kind enough to share the big man's address with me.
Tuna maka hai, kind enough my ass when my lawyer hears.
Shut up.
Chief, You're not going to let Kang screw up our only lead.
Nick, don't make me regret this.
I can't believe this.
Okay, LA, here I come.
So now we're going to... Nope, different song. Alright, I was going to say, I didn't know this song came out in 2003. I was like, I could have sworn that Kanye song came out a little later. Hey, hey, ba-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. What was I talking about? Am I looking for the... I think I'm looking for upgrades now, I think. At this point. Because, I didn't want to... Oh, shit, that's a nice car. So, we should probably get a car like that. Like that yellow one. Actually, these street races are really nice. If you can pit maneuver someone... I don't think you can pit maneuver someone without having the ability itself to pit maneuver. Yeah, see, I pit maneuvered that guy. I didn't do it. But if you can manage to get, like, their nice car... Because you can still drive that car, even if it's smoking, and then repair it for the intermission, like a street race car like that. Holy shit. It'll make that the first street race. Or you could just, you know, steal one like that red car that just swung by. It'll make it a whole lot easier because, again, like I was saying in the last few episodes, the Nick's starting car, his like little convertible, isn't really the fastest of cars. Not that it's like super slow either, but it's just outclassed by any and all other cars in the game that are like speed cars, like driving, like if you're speeding. Oh, if I was a police officer, that man would get shot. That guy intentionally ran me over. Oh my god, I'm being harassed here. Acorns are falling everywhere. I gotta shoot blindly. Hit anyone and everyone. Can't these pedestrians understand that I'm in the middle of a kung fu match? Rather rude of them. See, as you can see, like when you grab someone, they just block and or counter you. So like grabbing does not work the best. I think I was trying to do a high kick there. Jumping is the same button as high kick, by the way. It's just, it only triggers the jump if you aren't in a fighting pose. Alright, I'm arresting everyone in this intersection, I swear to God. You're getting arrested. Get out of the car.
Open up before I shoot you.
Carjacker? Oh, yeah, so this is what I was talking about in the other episode. Sometimes if you're... if you leave your car out and about, someone will try and steal it. And this woman's like, I can steal Nick's car. She's not going to go for the one that's broken, but she'll go for your car. And, yeah, that's pretty funny that she got stuck. A lot of the carjackers actually won't fight you a lot of the times. But if I was smart, I would have gotten that yellow car and just fixed it up. Note, though, if you bring a yellow car to a parking garage, I don't think I explained this correctly. You don't keep... It's not like Grand Theft Auto where you keep your car. If you find, like, like this, like, Simpson's car over there, like that one that we just passed. If we steal that car, damage it, and bring it to a parking garage, it doesn't heal the car. The only cars that get healed, in quotations, are Nick's police cars. So the starting car that you get, the car that you get in the street, and all three cars you get in the street races, those are the only ones that appear in the garages. Any other car actually gets despawned. So don't bring a car that you like into a parking garage thinking that it'll fix it. You'll lose the car. Because the only way out of a parking garage is by getting into another car. And now that I have better guns that do more damage, we can now just blow up these targets without worry. And it's not too bad. As you can see, I'm shooting for a little longer now. And the double targeting actually is super useful, because now I can break two targets at once. Or not, I wasn't able to break two targets at once, but because I do a little more damage, it's more noticeable. And that one doesn't want to die for some reason. The game leads its shots, but the bullets travel in this game. It's not like they're instant. So sometimes it doesn't, is this Tapper? Yeah, I could have sworn this is Poem. Are they playing Poem right now? Yeah, they are. Oh my god, they are playing Taproot. Okay, cool. Why is this slow action? Oh wait, no, this is high action. Yeah, you're right, because that song plays during the boss fights, or at least
Just me,
some of them,
the car, and the road. Now that's joyride.
or at least the sniper one. Oh, that song. Oh, that's Poem by Taproot, by the way. If I haven't already said it. That's a good one. I like that song. I actually learned that song from this game. Despite this game having a very contemporary like soundtrack, the soundtrack was comprised of songs that came out in 2002, 2003, 2001, like that era of music. I wasn't very familiar with songs of that like era because I was like 5. I was like 6. My music tastes were whatever Z100 was playing at the time, and they were not playing Taproot.
Set of clothes.
They were not playing Kill Switch Engage, I'll tell you that much. I learned of them later in life, when I grew a small taste of music. They weren't playing System of a Down, I'll tell you that much. So the laser makes it easier for you to snap on to neutralizing targets. So as you can see, like how the reticle kind of snaps to the green. That's not me aiming. I'm trying to get close to it, and then the game kind of just takes over. Once you're in a certain vicinity of it, it'll automatically zoom in. So that's what the laser does. It kind of makes it feel a little wonky because of the snapping, because sometimes you're not aiming for the neutralization, like the neutralization points, and the game will automatically think you are, and it will just kind of fuck up your aim, and it'll just kind of like snap to an arm or a leg or a head. If you're trying to be like specific, you know what I mean? But see, like right there, I wasn't aiming for the head. The game just decided it was because of the recoil of the gun, points the cursor upwards a little bit. And the closest snapping point was the face, so the game was like, let me snap to the face real quick. And yeah. I'm trying to break this target to see if that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hit the neutralization points. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want to risk getting a headshot by accident, because sometimes that can happen. And I don't want to like lose it. Yeah, even if I broke it, didn't count, so.
Yo, Slick, you.
I didn't want to accidentally get a headshot, but because that can happen.
Up, or do I have to get mad?
64% accuracy. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I hit everything on point.
Time to hit the road.
I hit everything that needed to be hit. Okay. I managed to drive all the way to downtown. That's crazy. I wasn't even paying attention how I did that. So the reason why I'm in downtown is because in between this video and the next video, I will be getting a few badges, maybe like 3 or 4 badges. You're gonna see my morality jump up to like 20 to 30, like in that range, and I'll have about 3 extra badges. Just note, I'm not gonna do any upgrades off camera. I'm just getting badges, and I'm doing that by doing crimes. That is the purpose. I want to grab every upgrade in downtown just because I know that downtown has a lot of upgrades. Not that I'm trying to 100% this game at this point. I do 100% this game, but that's by accident. It wasn't like I was going to. I just wanted to get as many upgrades as I can, because some of these upgrades can be really useful. There's one car upgrade in particular called Downshift or Down Gear, and that one's super duper useful. Rapid Stop, not useful. Actually, Rapid Stop is one of those abilities that kind of makes driving annoying because of the way that I like to drive. So if you read what that said, to do this ability, you have to double tap the square button like that while holding a direction, left, right, or back. And see, the issue isn't back, because back makes sense. See how I did the Rapid Stop twice? I already did the quota, we're good. The thing is, the left and right. Because a lot of the times when I brake, I tend to tap the square button. I don't like holding the square button down because it just doesn't feel right to me. It's not how I drive in real life. I feel like I like to emulate that a little bit. So I tend to like push the brake a little bit when I drive. Like just like tapping it sometimes. So I'm used to doing that. But what ends up happening is if I'm turning and I'm tapping the brake, Nick does the barricade move. He slams on the brake and like hits the car, and the car slides into a side. I don't know why I turned on the sirens, but he turns on a dime, and then it becomes a barrier. And it actually kind of becomes annoying when you're driving normally, or like you're in a race and you're just trying to make a curve. Fuck. You're just trying to make a curve, and then Nick does a barricade and then like fucks everything up. Now I hit a pedestrian. I think I'm still in the clear so long as I can make it to the end. Something I've noticed about these driving missions. Oh, these last barricades don't count, by the way. Something I've noticed is if you're going slow, more often than not, you'll be fine. Don't rush the police ones. The driving courses, you actually have more than enough time for the most part to make it.
Here I come.
So long as you're like driving fast on the straight parts and slowing down on the curbs, you're fine. Just don't hit the barriers. Granted, you can shoot the barriers. You'll be fine because they won't count if you shoot them. But or at least from what I understand, from what I read on the internet, you'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be dicking around in the town of Los Angeles off camera. We'll be grabbing about 2 or 3 badges. I'm gonna say it's about 3 badges. And I'm gonna get my ass handed to me by this homeless person. Question mark? Question mark? You guys hear what they're doing to the homeless people? I'm fucking pissed about that. They want to arrest homeless people. That's fucked. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I know that housing will be expensive, but it can't be cheaper to fucking imprison people. They're making like internment camps. What the fuck? Like, there's so many issues that homeless people suffer through, like, to become home. Like, imagine losing your job, your wife, your spouse, your home, everything you fucking earned, and now you get arrested because you're just down on the luck. That's bullshit, bro. You got like substances, like you become addicted to shit. Like, that's fucked. Anyway, no politics here. See you later.